Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Just let me tell that am I visible to you? Okay, I'm not visible. To whom I am visible then? Okay, just give me 1 second. I think so. Check now if am I visible or now or not. I'm not visible, but I am there. Okay, so let me try once again. And now my camera worked. Yes, that's very good. Okay. So I think I'm visible now. Yes or no? That's very good. So today, very good afternoon. Very good afternoon. Yes, I'm very good. So much of excitement today. Why? Is something special? Tomo- Tomorrow is? O- Okay, that's why you all are excited. Okay, your school exams were also going, right? Completed exams completed. Okay, that means you will be. Was it the final exam or was it a test, something like that? Means you will be having a final exam, one more final exam for school, right? And then after that, you will be going to be in class 10th. Yeah, that's very good. So, should we start the session? No? Who said no? Okay, so I hope you all know everyone knows me, yes or no? Yes. Okay. So today we will be starting with our revision class for the subject which is the natural science, right? We have done the physical science if you all remembered. Yes, and how many of you have given that particular test? Okay. Okay, and what about the school one girls not given the test? Don't raise your hand like if you have not given the test, don't raise your hand because I have the whole data in front of me who has given and who has not given. Should I call the ones who has not given the test? Yes, okay, I'm giving 2 to 3 more days. If you have not attempted the test, attempt it. And if you have in the next class, if I'll meet, if you have not given the test, then I'm going to give you the punishment. Okay? Yes? Okay. So this will be our last revision class for the natural science, and after that we will be having few of the doubt sessions, right? So for those doubt sessions, what you have to do is that you have to be prepared with your doubts so that you can ask the doubts from us and we can solve your doubts. Okay. So if we see for this particular academic year, this the classes like the normal classes, this will be your last normal class. After this, we will having the doubt sessions. Clear to everyone? Okay. Now, so how many chapters we have done in natural science? Who can tell all the chapters name without thinking? Now, just searching in the notebook, right? Okay. Anyone? How many chapters we have completed in natural science? What is this? We have not completed any chapters or what? How many? Four. Okay. Is that like 110% sure we have completed 4 chapters? Yes. Is that so? Okay. We have completed cell. Then so is this 4 or is this 5? Yeah, see, you don't remember the name of the chapters. Okay. Now, so similarly, as we have the list in our book, like the first chapter is cell, then plant, animal, and then we have the other chapters. So similarly, we are going to revise all those chapters with the help of the questions. Now, before starting the revisions, if you have any kinds of doubt in any chapters, please let me know. No doubts? No doubts. 110% sure, no doubts. Okay, that's very good. Giving you 2 minutes to revise the first chapter, that is cell. You have your notebooks. At least you have preserved your notebooks in which you all have written the notes, I believe. Have you? Yes. Revise it, giving you 2 to 3 minutes to go through the topics. Then we will going to solve the questions. And in case of any doubts in any topics, please raise your hand. If you feel that any particular topic is not clear to you, just raise your hand. I'll explain that topic before solving the questions. Okay? School 2, no doubts? I have so good students, right? The students who don't ask the doubts. There can be two things, right? One, that teacher is very, like, the teacher is very good. He is explaining the things very easily. Second thing, the students are not reading. That's why they are not having the doubts. Yes. What? If we have both? Okay. If you have, oh, is that so? That will be fine. But at least if you have doubts, please ask me the doubts. I'm here to solve your queries. No issues will be that. No doubts. I'll consider that you all have not read that. Okay. I'll start the things. Ready, everyone? Ready for the questions for the cell chapter? Okay. Take out your notebooks, everyone. Take out your notebooks. I'm going to show you the first question. Very quietly, you all are going to write that answers in your notebook. No cheating, nothing. I'm going to check the notebooks. Okay. Done? Okay. So the first question here is identify the cell and mention 5 properties. Do not write big sentence, write the keywords only. Okay. Identify the cell and mention 5 properties. Everyone should write it. I'm going to check the copies. Identify the cell and mention 5 properties. Everyone fast. Don't take much time. Write it in the keyword format and answer the questions correctly, right? Yes or no? Okay. So let me check who all are cheating. The last venture boys, are you not writing school 1? Are you all not writing? Okay. Yes, school 2, that girl, are you like trying to cheat from your friend? No? Then I am here. Look at the screen. Do not look left or right. No one has done. Yes, what? School 1, first bench. School 2, sorry. School 2, first bench, mask 1. Kind of discussing something? Yes. Write it fast then. No discussion. Nothing. Yes. Written, everyone. Not written. Don't write long answers. I just need the keywords. Just the keywords, okay? Yes, school 1. School 2, sorry. I'm here. Whatever the doubts you have, asked me. School 1 done. How many of you have completed this? Raise your hand. How many of you have completed this? No one has completed. Was this question very hard? No one has completed this. Okay, time over now. I'm not going to give more time. Done? Done, everyone? What happened? Forgotten everything. Should I move towards the next question? Yes or no? Should I wait? How much time? How much? Yes, 10 minutes. Who is saying 10 minutes? Oh, please explain. Who said that? Please explain. Can you stand up? Yes. What I have to explain here? Okay, the question says that identify the cell and mention 5 properties. You have to identify which cell is this, and according to that identification, you have to mention 5 properties of this particular cell. See, for you, I'll zoom this out also. Now, is the cell clearly visible to you all? Yes, but the thing is that you all have not revised. That's why you all are not able to answer this, right? Is this true? Okay. Enough of the time for the first question. Moving towards the second question. Yes, Sumar, are you saying something? Okay. Moving towards the second questions. Do number your questions, okay? Do the numbering of the questions properly while writing the answers. Now, let's move on with the second questions. Identify the functions of different cell organelles. Nucleus, centrioles, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and ribosomes. Identify the functions. Identify the functions very. Yeah, is there anyone who is thinking which one will be the correct option in this question? Anyone? If you are thinking that, this is not an MCQ based question, so you have to write the function of nucleus, centrioles, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and ribosomes. Yes. Do it fast. Just if suppose, just for an example, the function of the nucleus, just for an example, I'm telling, if suppose the function of the nucleus is what? I'm not going to tell you the answer, don't worry. So the function of the nucleus is, let's suppose, reproduction. So you are just going to write reproduction, okay? If the centrioles function is something else, just write that. Don't write long statement based answers, okay? It will take lots and lots of time. Understood? It is giving me the feeling that oh my god, I'm taking a very big exam right now. Every student is so silent thinking about the answers. Written first boy, school 2, mask 1 written. Everything. Great, then. Okay. Okay, I didn't told you to remove the mask. You can wear the mask, no issues in that. Yes, school 1, the boys at the back are at the front. Everyone is writing or not? Don't discuss. School 2, girls at the back. Done? so silent. My class never has been so silent, right? Yes, school one done. Not getting voice, have you done or not? Everyone done? Raise your hand who have completed. Please raise your hand so that I can know whether to give much more time or not. Okay. And what about the rest? Okay, how many of you have not revised the chapters? Raise your hand once. Very good. Still, I'm going to give you the questions. Why you have not revised and keep? Okay, done with this question? Should I move forward? Yes. Check the next question, which is easy. 1 second. Yeah. Explain cell theory along with the name of the scientists. Who is going to answer this? Just the Sheldon and Schwann. There was one more scientist. Robert Hooke. Then why you said Robert Hooke if it's not there? Yes, everyone. There were 3 scientists involved in the cell theory, right? What were those 3? What were the name of those 3 scientists? And the name starts with R. Rudolf Virchow, exactly. What did Rudolf Virchow said? What did this particular Rudolf Virchow said? Rudolf Virchow might be have given something in the cell theory, right? So what did it said? Like what things did he add it so that the cell theory was completely acceptable? Sir, we have forgotten everything, sir, right? Say yes, sir. Yes. What? Without nucleus cell wall? Not not come. Not considered. Okay, I'm unable to understand, but I'm sure this is not the correct answer. So, Rudolph, yes, what? Okay, so Rudolf Virchow said that all the cells which are present comes from pre-existing cells. Did you remember this? Yes. Okay. Now let's come back to the question. These questions because you have not revised. So I'll answer these questions. What type of cell it was? Onion peel cell. And how many of you have honestly not written this answer? Tell me with the honest. Everyone has written. Okay, and mention. Okay, the third bench boy sitting in the corner, school one. Come with a notebook. I want to see whether you have written or not. Come fast. Don't bring others' notebook. Have you brought others' notebook? Okay. Show me where you have written. Little bit close to the camera. Okay, something you have written. Just put it close. Put it very close to the camera. Just yes. Okay, something you have written. Okay, chalo. The first little bit up, where you are going? Little bit up. Okay, nice. So, yes, you can go back. Now, what were the properties of these cells? Who can tell me the five properties of the cells, these plant cells? Nucleus. Okay, nucleus is present. Next. Cell wall present. Okay, next. Next what? What? Tell me those things which are not also present, like the major identification things here. Cell membrane is present in each and every cell. Plant cell, what is the like properties of the plant cell? Nucleus is present, but nucleus is present in periphery. Do you remember that? Nucleus is present in periphery. Now, how many of you don't know this, the meaning of periphery? Very good. There was a teacher named Harsh sir. Do you know him? Yes. He has taught you all these things? Yes. So see, the periphery means what? The periphery, the nucleus is present in the side portion, right? But when we take this in plant cell, the nucleus is present at the center. Do you remember this now? Okay. So the plant cell, this was the plant cell. In the plant cell, we have the cell wall, which we have seen. The nucleus is present at the periphery. And the fourth thing, and what we can write here, we can write that the vacuole is big, yes or no? Vacuole is very big, yes or no? Okay, next what we can write? Can we write here? Since we have, see, in this question, it's not like that what you are seeing here and answering. The question aims that the question is trying to ask you about the properties of the plant cell. So one more property we can write. Plastids are present, yes or no? Yes, plastids are present. So did we wrote five properties here? No. One, two, three, four. One more. I need one more properties. Chloroplast is Sumar. Plastids are of three types. You remember? Yes. So that came into this point only. Okay. Next one. School two. School two. I need answers from your side also. Yes. Have you came to answer something? School one. Okay. It's okay. School two. Which one? Can I say centrioles are absent? Centrioles are absent, yes or no? Okay. So you all have forgotten everything. I know this. And then when you are going to revise all these things, tomorrow is your test. So we are very, we all have superpowers. We read just one day before the exam, right? Okay. Now, okay. Let's focus on this question now. I'll make you revise the chapters. Don't worry. Don't worry. We are here for the revision only, right? So we all are going to revise the chapters with the help of the questions. Clear? No worries in that. Okay. So what was nucleus? Brain of the cell, right? But can you write brain of the cell as a function here? It takes. Sumar, you are audible, but I'm not able to hear your voice very clearly. Respiration. Okay, cell division process, the one I have written there. Cell division process is done by the centrioles, I believe. Yes. So helps in reproduction. Yes. School too. School 2 guys sitting in the first bench, is there any problem with you? Is there any problem? Then why you're not concentrating on the screen? Is there something interesting going that side? No? Sure? Should I restart the class? If you are sitting in the first bench, please don't distract me. I'm able to see that you all are trying to do something. Do you want to talk? If you want to talk, you can leave the class and go and talk. No? Sure? Okay. Now, what were the centrioles? The function of the centriole was to helps in cell division, or can I write here helps in reproduction as well? Or most like pinpoint answer can be the cell division only. Yes or no? But do you remember that centriole was absent in plant cell? Yes or no? Okay. Now let's call one student from school one. Okay, the one who is sitting in the school two, the middle one, first bench with the mask. Stand up and answer me the function of the mitochondria. Ah, school two. Yes. What was the function of the mitochondria? Any other student from school two? Any other student from school two? School one? Yes.
Produce energy, sir.
Produce energy. Exactly. That's very good. Clap for her, everyone. Sit down. School two, sit down. Okay. So what? Powered house of the cell. Exactly. And what is the, can I write in place of energy? Can I also write ATP?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's very good. Now, what about the endoplasmic reticulum?
What is the full form of ATP, sir?
Adenosine triphosphate. The full form of ATP is adenosine triphosphate. Okay, adenosine triphosphate. Clear? Okay. Now, what was the function of endoplasmic reticulum, everyone?
Lipids and fats.
What? Fats, exactly. But there were two types of endoplasmic reticulum. You remember? What were they? Yes, we had rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum, right? Just let me know the colors are visible clearly to you all. Okay. Now, if I talk about the rough endoplasmic reticulum, in rough endoplasmic reticulum, what was the present? Endoplasmic reticulum plus what? Endoplasmic reticulum plus ribosomes, right? And what they were doing? What the rough endoplasmic reticulum were doing? Protein, exactly. Endoplasmic reticulum plus ribosomes, if they were there, so they were involved in the formation of proteins. But what about the smooth endoplasmic reticulum then? Yes, no ribosomes. And what was the function? Yes, lipids and fats. Clear? Lipids. Okay, 1 second. Lipids and fats. Learned, everyone? Okay. Now, what if I ask you the main function of the ribosome? So what it will be? Yes, protein synthesis. Now, one question I'm going to ask, answer it very carefully. Is it possible? Is it possible that ribosomes individually makes the protein? Okay, I'm explaining the questions again. If suppose in a cell, endoplasmic reticulum is present and ribosomes is not attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, then in that case also, will ribosomes be able to prepare the protein? How many of you says no? Okay, and how many of you says yes? And how many of you are neutral? That we have no idea. Yes. Okay. So ribosomes individually also they can prepare the proteins, right? Okay. Can prepare proteins individually. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What's okay? What about the nucleus? Controls the cellular activities. Can I write here?
All the metabolic activities in the
Yes, exactly. Controls the cellular or metabolic activities. Can I write here?
body.
Controls the cellular and metabolic activities. I should write or not. I should not write and. It should be or, right? So controls cellular or I can say metabolic activities. Now, giving you 2 minutes to learn all the functions. Fast. Just 2 minutes. Giving you 2 minutes to learn all the functions. After this, we are going to do few more questions of the cell and then we're going to start with the plant and the animal tissues. Do it fast. Learned everyone?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
Sure, I'm going to ask the questions before leaving the class.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's have this cell theory. So there were 3 points in cell theory, right?
Yes, sir.
How many points?
3 points.
Do any one of you remember the points of the cell theory?
No, sir.
One point I have told right now.
Yes, sir. All cells are made up.
What?
All cells are made up of pre-existing cells, sir.
All cells, exactly. One was all cells are made up of pre-existing cells. Yes or no?
Sir.
And this point was given by
You, sir.
no Virchow, Rudolf Virchow. Okay. And the other 2 points were given by what? See, it's 1 point was that all the living plants and animals are what? All the living plants and animals are made up of cells. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So I am going to write all living organisms. All living organisms were made up of, or I should say, are made up of cells. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, what about the third point? What about the third point? Sorry, second point. Yes,
Cell division, sir.
cell division. Okay, can I write here the main thing we are missing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cell is the basic unit of life.
Yes, sir.
Yes, the cell is the basic unit of life. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Cell is the basic unit of life. So what happened? Like this, Shieldon and Schwann gave the two theories, like cell is the basic unit of life and all living organisms, whether plants and animals, they all are made up of cells. But who completed the cell theory? This person, that is Rudolf Virchow, completed the cell theory. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Remembered everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now to you are going to say yes, sir. Say it loudly, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Done? Should I move towards the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are plastids? Mention their types and function. This is very easy question and I hope that you are going to answer it. Fast.
Sir.
I don't want yes, sir. I need the answer. Again, yes, sir. Yes, everyone. Anyone?
Chromoblast, chloroblast, nucleoblast.
Okay. And what were their functions?
Chloroblast has green pigment.
Chloroplast has.
Green pigment.
And what is the name of that green pigment?
That's melanin.
What?
Melanin.
Melanin. No. What is the name of that green pigment which is present in the plants? Yeah, present in leaves, okay. Have you forgotten this? Photosynthesis is the name of the process. Chloroplast is a type of plastids. Chlorophyll. Have you forgotten chlorophyll? What are plastids? Plastids are double cell organelles which are found in the plant cells. Yes or no? These are the double walled cell organelle which is only found in plant cell. Found in plant cell. Yes or no? And how many types of plastids are? Very good. And what are their names? Yes, chromo, chloro, and leuco. And this chloroplast contains a green pigment which is known as, say 5 times chlorophyll so that you can't forget it. And what is the function of chlorophyll? Yes, making starch. Yes, that means basic thing of the chlorophyll is to capture light energy. Yes or no? To capture light energy and helps in the conversion of the into the chemical energy. Now chromoplast, which okay, among chromoplast and leucoplast, which one is known as the colorless plastid? Yes, I need one answer. Either chromoplast or leucoplast. How many of you are with leucoplast? Okay, so chromoplast is what? Chromoplast is the colored plastid, and leucoplast is what? Leucoplast is the colorless plastid. Yes, yes, you said colorless is the leucoplast is the colorless plastid. Yes or no? Okay, should I move forward now? Okay. Now let's have difference between plant cells and animal cells. So what are the difference? Who is going to tell me? Yes, and small animal cells. What? I am unable to hear that. What you said? And in animal cells, cell walls are? In animal cells, no cell wall is present, and in plant cells, the cell wall is present, which is made up of cellulose. Yes or no? Yes, centrioles. In which centrioles are present? Animal cells, exactly. Any other difference? What about the plastids? Plant cells have 3 types of plastids, and animal cells have no plastid. Exactly. So should I write all the points, or you're going to write it down? You all have to write. I am not going to write all the points now. Yes, write it down, and in the next class, I'm going to check that. In the next class, if you don't come and if you don't revise and come, I'm going to give you the punishments. Yes? Okay. Identify the fall. Let's go with the plant tissue now. After this plant tissue, we have the animal tissues and some other chapters. So let's talk about this particular thing. What do you think? Which cell is it? Should I answer it? Obviously, plant tissue we are studying, so I'm going to show you the plant cell only, right? Okay, I'm going to give you the options. Is it chlorenchyma? Is it collenchyma? Or is it parenchyma? Chlorenchyma. How many of you say it's chlorenchyma? Raise your hand. School 2, raise your hand. How many of you say chlorenchyma? No one. It is chlorenchyma, right? See, the walls are what? The walls are thick walls. Vacuoles is present, protoplasm is present, thick corner walls are present, right? So it will be chlorenchyma. Yes or no? Yes? Yes. So whenever you are getting these types of questions, the very first thing what you have to do is that you have to check the walls, whether it is thick or thin. Check the thickening one. Check the amount of vacuole. Check the presence of lignin. So these cases, you are going to easily identify what kind of tissue is, right? Yes, it is a ground tissue. That's very good. Yes. So what is it? Yes. Now, let's move on with the next question. It says that name the types of vascular tissue and their properties. Or I should say, name the types of vascular tissues and you tell me the functions. Yes, xylem and phylum, and what are the functions? Okay, what does xylem transports? Water. And what does phloem transports? Food. Exactly. Is there any other function of vascular tissue? No, right? Again, do you remember Harsh sir? Yes. So that teacher has taught you one more function. What was that? Provide the support, mechanical support to the plant, right? One is helps in transportation, and the second is what? Provides mechanical support. Yes or no? Provides mechanical support. Should we move towards the next question? Any doubts in this? 110% sure? Okay. Now, what are the major tissue systems in the plants? Mention their functions. Okay, what were they? Okay, ground tissue. Yes, meristematic tissue. Who said did someone said nervous tissue? Okay, dermal tissue. Meristematic tissue, dermal tissue, and vas- vascular tissue, right? And who is going to tell me the functions? Okay, that's great. What about the ground tissue? Repair the plants. Okay, any other function? Yes, what? Forms the, can I write here forms the plant body? Yes. Okay. What about did we discuss dermal? No. What about the dermal tissues? Vascular tissue we just have discussed. Tell me the answer about dermal tissue. Yes, protection to the plant. Who said that? Yes, school too. I'm not getting any answers from you. Why? Okay. Protection. Protection and what? covers the plant and provide protection, right? And provides protection and covers the whole plant. Yes or no? Covers the plant body. Okay. Now, is there any doubts in the other functions?
No, sir.
Clear? Should I move forward? No?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Okay. I am not going to give time to write because you have not revised it. Okay. Now, okay, write it fast.
No, sir.
Write it fast, fast.
Finish, sir.
Written? Okay. Now, can you identify this? What kind of tissue this is?
Sir, what is that, sir?
Okay, you are asking me what is it?
Yes, sir.
That the question is the same. This image represents which kind of tissue? Okay, this is what this is. This is an image of an aquatic plant. Okay, do you remember that there is one kind of tissue which was parenchyma?
Yes, sir.
What was the function of parenchyma? It had air spaces, right?
Yes, sir.
That air spaces provided what? The air spaces provided buoyancy, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Provides buoyancy, or I can write helps in floating also, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
No, can't I write this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this tissue is what? This tissue is a representation of the parenchyma, yes or no? Sorry. Yes or no? Okay, should I move forward?
Yes.
Okay. Now, identify the different zones of roots. Okay, which one? This one is what? Root cap?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then meristematic zone, yes or no? Okay, after that, zone of zone of zone of elongation, exactly. Zone of elongation. Zone of elongation. Now, next, this one, maturation zone, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Maturation zone, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now I think so you all are able to remember some of the things which we have discussed in the chapters, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So do revise the chapters, okay, before giving the test. I don't want to see 33% marks, 43% marks, right?
Please test, sir.
Which test? Tomorrow you are going to have a bi-weekly test of this particular science, NS1?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the school tests are over. So I have given you the tests. Should I give you more tests?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We will have more tests then. Types of epithelial tissues and their functions. How many types of epithelial tissues are present in our body?
Why, sir?
Okay, what are they?
Famous epithelial tissue, cuboidal tissue, fluid tissue. I don't know too, sir.
Squamous, cuboidal, columnar, and ciliated, and one more. Yes. Don't anyone else can try it. Glandular, yes, exactly. So see, now how does the glandular epithelium forms? Yes. See, what? Can you repeat that again? One student one time.
Salivary gland, sir.
Okay, salivary glands, exactly. I'm telling that how it is formed. See, so when the cuboidal tissue, like when if I talk about this glandular tissue, so what happens when this cuboidal tissue makes a fold? Suppose this is a cuboidal tissue, the straight cuboidal tissue, and then this cuboidal tissue makes a fold, and this results in the formation of the salivary gland and some modification which leads to the glandular epithelium. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, again, remember that Harshal, he might have taught this also. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is the glandular epithelium. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Should I move forward?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see, mention any two hard tissue in our body.
Bone tissue.
Mention any two hard tissue in our body.
Bone tissue. Bone, sir. Bone tissue.
Bone and
Muscular tissue.
bone and
Muscular tissue.
cartilage. Okay. And from which bone is from which kind of cells the bones are made?
Calcium.
Is it a cell?
No, sir. No, sir.
Bones are made up of osteocyst and cartilages are made up of chondriocyst, right? Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
What was it, sir? Can you repeat it once again, sir?
Yeah. Bones are made up of osteocyst and cartilages are made up of chondriocyst cells. Should I write it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
No,
Okay, I'm going to write here.
no, sir.
No. Okay, I'm going to write it. No worries. The cartilages are made up of
Chondriocytes.
and bones are made up of.
Osteocytes.
Yes. Okay. Now, should I move forward? Okay, among bones and cartilage, which is more hard?
Bones, sir.
Yes, I can hear that cartilage voice.
Bones, sir.
Bones, yes, bones are more hard. More hard. Cartilages are present in
Yes, Pinna.
ear pinna, like when you do like when you make a teacher trouble, so the teacher pulls this ear pinna, right?
Yes, sir.
And your
Tip of the nose.
and
Tip of the nose.
and
Tip of the nose.
tip of the nose, yes, that is accepted. And the third one,
Backbone. Backbone.
backbones. Whole backbone is made up of cartilage, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. If the whole backbone is made up of cartilage, so you will be like this. The cartilages are made up of bone. Sorry, the backbone is made up of bone, and between the bones we have the cartilage. Yes,
Yes, sir.
you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Say no, sir. Okay, should I move forward now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, identify the tissue. Which kind of tissue is this? This is a tissue. Okay, no insects, nothing. It is a kind of tissue.
Plant tissue, sir.
Which one?
Plant tissue.
What tissue?
He said plant tissue like a
Plant tissue.
Yes, sir.
Is it a plant tissue? We are discussing animal tissue. Muscular tissue, exactly. It is a muscular tissue. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Muscular tissue. Now let us move forward. What are the four major types of tissues in our body?
Epithelial tissue,
Okay.
nervous tissue, connective tissue,
Okay.
muscular tissue.
Yeah. So like if we take exams of everyone, like one option Sumer can give, one option Akhil can give, one option another girl can give, and that's how you're going to frame one answer, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
No, sir.
Okay. So next, any doubts in this? We have four major types of tissue systems in animal body, like epithelial tissue, nervous tissue, the neurons, connective tissue, blood, cartilage, bones, right? And muscular tissue is the muscles. Yes or no? Yes. Now, should I move forward? Yes. Any doubts in this? If you have forgotten the next question, if you're not able to understand the next question, then I'm going to make you sit ups like that. Okay? Done? Deal done? Done? Okay. You have to identify this tissue.
Tendon. Ligament.
Give me the correct answer. Is it tendon or ligament?
Tendon, sir.
Tendon, sure. How many of you are sure? Do you remember that trick? BMW trick that you remembered? Yes. So this is what? Yes. So this tissue is tendon. Exactly. Should I move forward now? Okay. What is the function of ligament then? Bones to bones. What? Yes, bones to bones. Exactly. Bones to bones. Okay. Should I move forward now? Okay. Now let's talk about the animal behavior. Four types of animal behavior. Okay, what was the imitation? Okay, and okay, what was the which behavior in which we the animals like okay, I'm going to ask this question individually. Let me choose one student. Okay, school 2 came right now. So I'll ask the question from school 2. Okay, so that let's explain me the conditioning. What was the conditioning behavior in animal? What? School 2. Yes, what was conditioning behavior? What?
Learning behavior.
Learning behavior. Okay, very good answer in one word. Yes, that's a good answer. Okay, that's very good. You can go back. Clap for him. Okay. Now, what? You can go back. You can sit at your place. Now, let's have how much? Any doubts in this? Four animal behaviors. We had what? We had number one was instinct. Okay, in instinct, what happened? Like the behavior which is like present from the birth, right? Like the spider making the web, swimming, and all those things. Next was what? Imprinting, right? Imprinting was what? The ducklings following their mother, yes or no? Conditioning, as said, learning behavior. What was imitation? Copying, right? Just like you all copies the answers from your friends, yes or no? Yes. Now, answer this question. The scientists who experimented on geese to study animal behavior. What? Yes, sonar. What else? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, one second. What is happening? Yes. Clear? Yes or no? Okay, now let's move on. How does mangroves plant breathe? Okay, one second. There is. How does mangroves plant breathe?
Mangroves grow in wet and salty places near the seashores.
Yes. And then? Do you remember when Sir has again taught you about the pneumatophores? Yes. So these were what? These were the roots which came outside the soil and they had pores inside it. And through that pores, these mangrove plants were breathing. Yes or no? Remember? Yes. Yes, Sumar. What? I'm unable to understand what you're saying. One person, one time. Knees. Knees, like what knees? Knees. Okay. So I'm unable to understand what you are saying, but okay, I'll explain this one. This was the pneumatophores, right? The roots was known as the pneumatophores, and the holes inside that is known as pneumatodes. Okay. Are you talking about these holes? This were known as pneumatodes. Clear? Remembered? Okay. Now, should I move towards the next question? Okay. Write 3 adaptations of desert plant. Adaptations, not the examples. Can I have long roots? Leaves converted into spikes? Okay. Leaves converted into spikes gets converted into spikes and one more. Stomata doesn't open during the daytime, right? Stomata closes, or I should write stomata opens during night. Yes or no? Okay. Now should I move forward? Okay. Any example, any one example of an animal which is present in euphotic zone? Any one example? Dolphin. Is dolphin present in euphotic zone?
Dolphins, fishes.
Dolphins and fishes. Okay. Any other answers? Jellyfish. Okay. Yes. Yes, I have got the answers. So there are many of the which is present in the euphotic zones. One is dolphin, the one who said fishes. Jellyfishes. Are jellyfishes present there? Planktons are present. Okay. Yes. Okay. And anglerfish, who said anglerfish? They are present in dark zone, right? That is present in dark zones. Whales, where are the whales present? Twilight zone, yes? Okay. Now, what are the adaptations of organisms living in polar regions? Just give me one adaptation. Example. I'm not asking the like which organism. I'm telling what adaptation. Can I say thick fat blubber? Do you remember that? Present in seal, yes or no? Yes. And what does this do? Prevent the or water. What? What was the function of blubber? Maintains the body temperature, yes or no? Maintains the body temperature. Okay. Now, so we have completed all the questions and we have tried to cover all the important points, all the important topics of the chapters. And what you have to do is that you have to revise this thing in your home and you have to revise and come in the next class. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, will you be going to revise it? What? I didn't got it. What you are saying? Please come forward and say, Sumay, what you are saying.
Sit up, sir.
Sit-ups. In the next class, I'll do that if you're not able, if you're not going to answer me the questions. Okay? Yeah. So do you know the schedule for your classes? On 4th of March, you are having the revision for the skill education, okay? So sorry, 1 second. On the 2nd of March, you are having the skill education class, okay? And then you have what? You have class on 5th March for the maths revision, clear? And on the 7th also you have again one SC revision, clear to everyone? So please be prepared, prepare, revise all the contents and then come so that you will be able to solve the questions very easily, okay? Okay. We will be having some of the doubt sessions from the next class, like the NS. Now the NS class will only have some of the doubt sessions, which will be most probably on 10th of March. The dates will be confirmed by, will be given to you, okay? So now we have completed our syllabus. We have revised each and everything. I hope all the very best to each and every one of you. Till then, bye bye everyone. See you in the next doubt session.